Alrighty, welcome back to another edition of Achievement College, my step-by-step guide to getting you that gamer score. Today we are playing Life is Strange Before the Storm, episode 2. If you haven't already caught episode 1, make sure you grab that one and then come back to this one. For those that don't know, there are 10 collectibles in each episode, so we're covering all 10 in this episode, and the collectibles are in the form of optional graffiti or missable graffiti locations that you can tag, and I'm going to show you where they all are and the best order to get them. Like I said, I've already covered episode 1, we're going to cover episode 2 here, and episode 3 is coming shortly. And if you follow this guide, you will actually get all 1000 gamer score from the 3 episodes. It is the only missable achievement. Just completing the story will get you all other achievements. So we're going through the whole game and grabbing them all. Alright, let's not wait any longer. Let's get into it.
Awesome.
Alright, shortly after the scene in the principal's office, you'll be out in the car park. I think your objective is to go and speak to your mum. Before you do that, look to our right and head over to this truck over here and the speakers or lights that are in the back, and we're going to mark our first graffiti location just here. As with the previous episode, you can choose any option when you're given the options here of what you want to tag. The only important thing is to graffiti it and make sure that you choose one of the options. So there's the achievement for number 1. Moving on from there, what you want to do is play through the game until you get up to the junkyard once again. Our objective is to get the battery for the truck. Before we do that though, there's a little boat over here. Now you need to try and climb up onto the boat. And that's so that you can discover that you won't be able to climb up there until you move something else. You do have to do this first though, so whenever I do these things, I am doing them in the order that's required to make sure that we don't miss anything.
Damn, you cigarettes.
And when you get control of your character again, when we're in control of Chloe, look to our left, and we just need to move the pallet to help us get up on top of the boat. Alright, there we go. And now we should be able to climb up on top. And once again, waiting until we have control of Chloe again. And there's a car bonnet or a hood just here. Head over to that and graffiti the hood.
What do I want to tell my fellow sailors of the 7 trash heaps?
Is that my Aussie in me saying bonnet, and you guys would call that a hood if you're listening over in America? Anyway, hopefully you knew what I meant. There we go. 2 down, 8 more to go. Just a short time later, you've gathered all the stuff to put in your car. You'll get a phone call. When the phone call ends, this little scene will play out. And in a moment, we'll get control of Chloe again, and we'll be able to look around the inside of the car. First thing you want to do is look at the back panel there and graffiti that. Very easy.
Chance to make a first expression.
Make your choice. She definitely puts a lot more effort into the mystical option there, just for those that are wondering.
This'll give intruders something to think about.
Yeah, not your best work there, Chloe. There we go. Alright, now what's going to happen is Rachel's going to come and meet us down by the car. There'll be a few little scenes and Rachel will leave, and we're going to head into this little building here. I think the idea is for Chloe to get changed. We've got the bag of clothes that we got off Rachel. Once you get control of Chloe, before you do anything like get changed, make sure you head over to this wall that I'm about to show you. Yeah, so don't interact with the bag yet.
Amber's mystery bag.
Should be able to turn to your right. Come on, Chloe, turn. There we are. And head over to this wall here next to the hole and graffiti the wall. There we go. 4 down, 6 to go.
Things for Frank.
The next graffiti location is in Frank's RV here. Once we've got control of Chloe again, our objective will be to head out the back and get a notebook for him. But before you do, look at the grocery list on the bench here. And we're going to add some graffiti to that as well.
Got it.
There we go. Where's my achievement? There it is. We're halfway already, guys. Okay, now we're back at school. There's actually 2 achievements here. Our objective is to get inside the dorms, but immediately turn to our left and we're going to walk across this wet concrete here. Now the game actually calls this number 7. We're calling it number 6 because it's right as we enter the school, so no reason not to grab it straight away. But you do have to make sure that you walk across it first and put the footprints in, and then it will give you the option to add the graffiti. Once again, choose any option. Now, the next graffiti location is a little bit trickier, so I'm going to show you a few of the steps
Welcome to hell.
leading up to the graffiti location, just to help out a little bit and make sure everyone can follow along. So you'll see there, the game there calls it number 7. Our number 7, we've still got the exact same objective. We're still outside the door. We need to attempt to go in and figure out that it's locked.
Figures.
And
looks like my options are become a master lockpicker or swipe someone's keys.
now head to our left, or to the left of the door, and to the little office here, or the little room here. And make sure you look at the keys. What we need to do though is distract this
What's Samuel
worker
on?
here.
The sprinklers?
Okay, now to get him to come and fix the sprinklers, we need to damage it. The first thing we need to do is make the bird move. You can go and chat to the photographer there. That's what I've just cut out of the footage there. But you're going to have to scare the bird either 2 or 3 times, depending on where it is. Or more, if you did it the wrong way.
Gotcha.
But scare it over there so that the photographer leaves and heads over to the bird. And that way no one's watching as we damage the sprinkler. So as soon as he's over there, go over to the sprinkler, interact with it to smash it. That'll get him out of his little room. He'll leave the keys there. So as soon as we get control of Chloe again, we need to run back to that room and grab the keys.
Now I just have to wait for Samuel to turn on the...
But the reason I'm showing all this is because before we grab the keys, we've got a graffiti location inside that room. Don't know why she just goes and sits down. Sus much? Alright, make a run for it. I've never been caught in there, so I don't know how fast you need to be. But we've got plenty of time to get the graffiti done, I know that. Instead of grabbing the keys, head to the door right opposite the entrance.
Such a nice white door. Though...
You have to look at it first, and then you can graffiti it, I think. Or did I just accidentally press that? I don't know. Either way, graffiti the door. Chloe's cracking herself up there. There we go. So that's 7 out of 10 done now, regardless of the order that the game does or doesn't want us to do them in. And for graffiti location number 8, we're now inside the dorm, so literally just a few seconds later, as we head into the dorm, turn to our right, And notice the whiteboard there, but before we can interact with that, we've got to go into the room here. This is actually Elliot's room. And head to the back right hand corner to the desk where the computer is and open the drawer underneath the computer. And there's a journal there that we need to interact with, and make sure you read through all of the pages here.
Who is it that Elliot's writing about? Elliot.
Ooh, I wonder.
Way more Wait.
Yeah. So you've just got to make sure you look at each page. Pause the video, obviously, if you do want to read it up, but or if you're playing along, you can do that yourself. Now head outside, and this time we can interact with the whiteboard. We need to clean it first, or erase it, and then we can put graffiti on it. And just 2 more to go for this episode.
Poetry about me, eh? What do I want to say in response? Roses are red, violets are blue, and you're kind of a creeper, dude.
Just remember the option that I chose there for a bit later on, guys. Okay, a little bit later on for graffiti location number 9, you'll be in the in a costume to take part in the play. Surprise, surprise. That's me showing us our objective. But either way, as soon as you've got control of Chloe when you're in the costume, head over to the mirror on our right, and we're going to tag it. Choose your option once again. Now, tag or graffiti location number 10 also has a few little bits that you need to get done before it'll become available. We're going to play through until we are inside Rachel's house, and her mum is getting dinner ready for us, and we're helping her. You need to set the table, and then you need to put a glass on the table. When she asks you to light the candles, that's when we can do the graffiti, because you'll notice that she's going to turn out her back to us and head over to the other side of the kitchen.
Thanks.
When this happens,
I think.
Turn to our left when you get control.
Light some candles and bless this joint up a bit.
So that's the hint to light the candles. Turn to your left. Look at the newspaper clipping on the fridge and go
Mrs.
and
Amber has her back turned.
fix it up a little bit.
Time to fix
Yeah, you
this
can't do it
photo.
before she turns her back and walks over to that part of the kitchen. I actually chose the wrong one there. I did Frankenstein for both playthroughs now, so not sure what the Dracula one looks like. And there we go, guys. That's all 10 graffiti locations. I hope this guide has helped. If it has helped you guys, or if you're enjoying the series, please remember to give us a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Definitely post a comment. All these things will help me grow this channel and mean that I can bring you more guides. As mentioned before, please also consider supporting me on Patreon. Oh, and there's the bell, guys. That means that's it for another edition of Achievement College. Class dismissed.